Hello Cancer, welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. If you're new, welcome. This is a general reading for your sign for the month of May. I'm just going to give you a quick rundown on the astrology. So for the beginning of May, you have quite a bit of activity in Taurus. So it's Sun, Mercury, Venus and Uranus all in Taurus. The start of the month, the Sun and Uranus will be conjunct. Then we have a little bit later on the 11th, we have a new moon and Uranus conjunct, and we also have the Sun in Taurus as well, but a bit further away. So that new moon and Uranus is important, as well as at the start of the month, the Sun and Uranus. So Uranus is going to be having a lot of influence there, and it's expect the unexpected always. So the Sun will be with your expression, and your new moon will be obviously emotional, some sort of clean slate or a new start or new beginning coming in there for you. But always with Uranus, it's liberation, it's change, it's expect the unexpected. Also, a similar sort of degree, we have Saturn, and that is in Aquarius. So it's a fixed sort of line there, and Saturn will be going retrograde on the 23rd of the month. Then we have Venus moving into Gemini on the 10th of the month, so there will be a shift around about then. And then after that, on the 14th, we have Jupiter going into Pisces, and that will be quite a big shift. Pisces is harmonious to Cancer, so I think you can expect some enjoyable vibes coming from Jupiter. Then on the 21st, we have Sun, Mercury, North Node, Venus, all going to be in Gemini. So that's the start of the Gemini month. Then we have on the 26th of May, we have a full moon eclipse, and that will be a total eclipse, and that will be at 5 degrees of Sagittarius. So, any kind of eclipse, often it can bounce things or people in or out of your life, but it can also bring about a new sort of start or some sort of shift or change. But it's full moon, so it's more than likely a result. So some sort of culmination there, but it'll be a whopper because of the eclipse. Then we have, which affects most people, unless you have Mercury already in retrograde. This will be happening. Mercury will be going retrograde, and that will be on the 29th of May, and that will stay in Gemini until the 22nd of June. So there you have it. Let's see what we've got for you for this month. Please don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe, as that does help to move the videos around YouTube. We've got 11th house, friends and groups, your hopes, your dreams, and your hobbies and interests. We've got 12th house, so some shadow work coming in there, or just soften your unconscious. We've also got dreams coming up with that. And then we've got 10th house. That's career, fame, reputation. It's also figures of authority in your life. Let's get a fairy tarot. So 2 popped out there. Alright, so we've got on the top, we've got 2 of winter. It's coming in there. And then we've got the lovers coming in, which is lovely. And then we've got the bottom of the deck, which is 9 of winter. Just going to put that up there. Alright, so let's get some astrology guidance. We've got moon soul coming in, so the moon going to be important for you, whether that's new moon on the 11th or whether that is the full moon eclipse on the 26th. Could be both. We've got Aquarius, So bottom of the astrology deck is South Node, Life's Death. So this is always about releasing things. So I feel you need to release, certainly with the eclipse energy, you need to release something in order to bring the new and better in. We've got Lakshmi, Bright Future, lovely card. Kuan Yin. Got Ostara. As I said, new beginnings coming in. But in order to do that, you've got to release certain things. So bottom of the deck is Arakura, Blossoming, which is about being patient and having determination to get where you need to be. Okay, let's get a Destiny card. I want to come out. Humility. Okay. Okay, let's have a look. All right, I'm going to start with this. So this is the Fairy Tarot. Two of Winter is always about decisions or weighing things up. So Two of Winter, indecision is holding you back. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. Feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional. So we're going to get into that here as well, because you've got the Aquarius, which is the intellectual, and then we've got the 12th house, which is always going to be deep, very deep emotional things. So basically you have some sort of decision or choice to make, however or whatever that features in your life for you. So as we go through here, you'll see how it's going to relate. Okay, so we've got 11th house. This is the house of friendships, but it's also the house of any kind of group activity. This can be online, or it can be physical groups like a society or an association or a group of friends or a book club, something like that. Somewhere where you are with others in some sort of endeavor or some sort of group activity. And this can also be contacts and networks to do with your work, your life, your profession, or some other aspect of your life. But it's also about your hopes and dreams, what you are working towards, what you have visioned for yourself, all comes into the 11th house. So it's your kind of, it's a little bit, it's got a futuristic feel to it as well. And it's also your hobbies and interests that may be coming in. And so it can also be about, if this is relevant for you, this is also to do with like social reform, group consciousness, global consciousness, which is under the spotlight at the moment. So things like ascension and all of the themes around that will all be connected to this. So very much it's got that whole global feel about it. It's all about groups. It's about, you know, lots of things happening in groups, or using your groups, or joining groups, or even starting groups, whatever. But it can also be about your friendships. So these could be people around you at this time, but your hopes and your dreams for the future, your visions for the future. So you've got here Moon Soul, and you've got Lakshmi, Bright Future. So whatever is going on in this house, it's saying stop worrying, everything is going to be fine. So let go of the worries, because whatever you're worrying about is only going to draw towards you the thing that you're worrying about. So constantly pushing energy in there. So find a sort of a diversion for that energy and that attention. Rather put it in a positive thing, positive thoughts, positive words, positive activities, and positive visions. This is what you need to have, in your mind, and what you're speaking as well. You've got to speak it into existence. But she's very abundant goddess. And so she's bringing a lot of abundance with her. And she's saying everything is going to be fine. So don't put energy into things which are not going to be helpful for you. We've also got moon soul. So this is about security. Your moon is, where you feel secure. It's also where you go to rest and relax, wherever it is in your chart. But it actually represents your emotional life. So you could be a little bit up and down because it's the moon. It goes through cycles. You could be going through a lot of up and down sort of cycles. 1 minute you're worrying, the next minute you're okay, and then you're worrying again, and then you're okay, and so on. So find a way to, as I said, divert that attention and that energy that you're putting into worry, divert it into positive things, and that will help to stabilize this energy. It's also about maybe taking a retreat or just withdrawing from your social circles or your groups or whatever it is that's going on, to just recalibrate yourself, to recenter yourself. You may also be looking back at the past with the moon, being quite nostalgic and sentimental. That can come up as well. It's fine to do that, to bring the wisdom and the understanding from that, but you can't live there. You've got to make all your decisions and everything that you want to move forward with, you make it in the present moment. So it could also be to do with it could also be to do with female friends or or feminine influences here in this house that could be coming in with the moon. It can also be about birthing things. So this could be very well you birthing an idea. And the 11th house can very much be, as I said, about visions or your future, hobbies and interests, something that you're trying to work towards, or something that you want to launch or you want to focus on now. It can also be about tapping into that, but birthing that like an idea or some kind of something fresh and new, or something that you want to do, or something that you are focused on, something that you are getting glimpses of the future. But it's quite an emotional thing, this. And it could also be to do with old and new, bringing those in, old and new things coming with the moon. It can also be crowds and fame. Fame can come in with the moon, but crowds are dealing with a lot of people. So that could also be to do with the group situation, or it could also be that your profile is raising somehow, and that is why you have the 11th house. But it's saying that, stop worrying, everything is going to be fine. Now with the 12th house, we've got this has got many aspects to it. The 12th house is basically everything to do with the unconscious. So this can be anything that is in your unconscious, which is kind of dictates your behavior. It could be programming, it could be beliefs, it could be experiences that you've had in this life, or even from previous lives. This is where the karmic situations come in. Karmic as in what you come into this life to deal with. And it could be you and another, or you and various people that come into your life at various times, because you're working together karmically. You've got karmic contracts. And these can be friends, it can be family members, it can be relatives, whatever it is. It could even be that special someone, partners, or just people that you work with. These are, you're coming in at specific times to work on certain things. So all karma comes up with the 12th house, karmic inheritance and karmic issues. It's also karmic lessons comes in. But it is also about what is lying underneath, what is going on behind the scenes. And as I said, this can be very deep-seated programming or beliefs or experiences that have shaped you in some way, and you need to break free from that. It's all the things that it's also what's in your dreams, and when you sleep, your dream state comes into the 12th house. It also deals with retreat and seclusion and withdrawal and all of those things. And I did say to you that there may be times in the 11th house, particularly with the moon card, that you may need to retreat periodically. And being a Cancerian, that's completely necessary for you anyway. You go back into your shell, you recenter yourself, you do a few things by yourself on your own, even if it's just navel gazing, whatever it is, but you come back to your center and you come back to where you feel secure, and you kind of rebalance yourself, and then you go back out again. So that could be that you know, if you are in crowds, or if you are in big groups, or you've got a lot of things going on, a lot of social activities and so on, you may just need to retreat periodically, take a cycle of retreat or withdrawal. It can even be going sort of away or just into a period of reflection. All of that comes in also with the 12th house. That is very much about that. But it's about your spiritual life, meditation, healing also comes in with the 12th house. And if you are searching for deep healing to issues that you have or karmic things, quite often it comes into the 12th house. It can also be to do with any kind of addictions also come in with the 12th house. If you have any, or there may be others around you where you are observing this and you're learning from that, or you're seeing things to do with that. But anything in the unconscious, anything that may be coming up. Sometimes resolutions come in with the 12th house, so resolving things, actually sorting things out. You have got the South Node here, which does deal with letting go of things from your past. So that could very well be a theme here for you. South Node is life's debts. So this is everything to do with, it can be past life, but it can also be obviously from your current life. It could be things from your childhood or other experiences that you've had. It's emotional baggage, even physical baggage can come in under this. Letting go of that. So when you let go of all of those things, you make room for the new things, the good things, the things that are going to grow you. But this is about making room. This is about letting go of sort of aspects or attitudes or parts of your belief systems, or anything really that you've outgrown, or anything that is holding you back, any kind of inhibition, anything that is dragging you down. As I said, baggage, whatever it may be, let it go, release, find the resolutions, which comes in with the 12th house, find the resolutions and end things, deal with them. It's things that you've left undone, or things that you've left to kind of fester away, or things that haven't really been dealt with, or you couldn't deal with them before. Get them out, sort them out so that you can move forward, because this is about letting go so that you can move forward. So I feel all of that comes in with the 12th house. Now we have got Aquarius, I know here, which the 11th house and Aquarius are together. Aquarius is normally the 11th house. So this is all about the future. And it's getting glimpses of the future, your visions, what it is you're working towards, what it is that you want. So there's some growth required here because of the 12th house. These are things that you've got to let go of, or you've got to move away from, or move out of, or end. It's closure. All of those sorts of things come in, but this is about the future. This is about getting glimpses of the future, but also trying to reach for that. And this is why it's got the I know. It's kind of an inner knowing. It's a kind of an inner guidance system which comes with this energy. It's also a very detached energy. It's kind of unemotional, and you've got the moon card coming in here with your 11th house. But I think what it is saying, certainly with the 12th house, is the 12th house is a water house anyway. Well, this is an air sign. So I feel what you need to do in order to deal with the 12th house, and also to deal with the South Node, you need to actually pull back into your Aquarius detachment. And so you can have compassion for whatever needs to be done, but ultimately it's detachment. You pull your energy back, you look at things in a detached fashion so that you can release them. You can do what needs to be done so that you can release them. And all of that comes in with this energy. It's a very airy energy, but it's very concise, it's intellectual, and it certainly has got that vision aspect to it. So this is about what it is that you want, what it is that you're moving towards. You may also have friends or associates around you. And this is, I feel, also why you've got the 11th house. You may have people around you who you consider to be in your corner. These people are going to possibly step forward. They could be soul connections, because this is the 12th house, and this deals with soul connections, soulmates, soul connections, karmic people come into your life to assist you or to work on things together. You're helping them, they're helping you, or you have come into this lifetime to sort things out or to work on a project together, whatever it may be. So there's certainly, you're going to be drawing people around you, I feel, who are going to assist you at this time. So it's bringing that aspect in. You may just be working or coming together for a short time, for a long time, however it may be. Also, you may be attracting people who are a little bit different or unusual or unconventional. And these people can be cutting edge. They can be very technical or technically oriented. They could be have quite far-fetched or far, almost like virtual reality. They kind of have those concepts about them. They may come in, or you could be exposed to these concepts, or you're using this in some way to assist you. But these people are kind of, they're different, they're unusual, unorthodox, possibly a little bit eccentric maybe. You may have a few of those around you at this time, but certainly people are going to come in, certain ones are going to come in and assist you at this time, possibly to launch something or to deal with certain things that you've got to do in the 12th house. We've got here Kuan Yin, compassion. So as I said to you, you can have compassion. You can be compassionate, but not sympathetic. There's a difference there. So you are compassionate, but you detach your energy so that you can actually do the hard work. You can do the work that normally would be very hard emotionally. You can do that by detaching. And this is what she's saying. Be compassionate. There's a full moon here, so this may be important for you around about that eclipse period, or you may get something coming up with the new moon as well. So release judgments about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. So this is very much a 12th house concept. This is about releasing things or working with like programming or aspects of yourself which rule your life. This is your unconscious. So this can be inhibitions, this can be fears, this can be hidden kind of behaviors, motivations, complexes, and so on. Anything like that which has held you back before in your life or which has created problems for you. So release judgments about yourself, number one, and then about others, and rather focus on the love and light. This is a positive place to put your energy and your attention, the love and the light that is within yourself and within everyone. And this will help you to deal with these situations that are coming up in the 12th house, and which will help you to release the South Node. I do feel that the humility is coming in to do with this, all right? So, humility is being humble about what it is that you need to do. It could also be related to the 11th house because you've got crowds coming in here, or fame. There could be something to do with that coming in. So keep your head, keep your feet on the ground. And it could also be to do with these people that are coming around or are around you currently who are going to assist you. Or they may just be tapping in to an idea that you have that you want to move forward with. And they're going to come in to assist you at this time. So humility, keep your feet on the ground, be humble about what it is that you're doing. And this will stand you in good stead. It also goes, as I said, with the Kuan Yin energy. Okay, so we've also got Nine of Winter coming in here, which was the bottom of the deck. So Nine of Winter is unfounded fear, focusing on worst case scenarios, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. So as I said to you, this could very much be a 12th house thing. This is something that's coming up. And it was also pointed out by Lakshmi. So stop worrying, everything is going to be fine. Okay, so let go of this, release this. There's another full moon there. So release this. This can also be an addiction. All right. So 12th house, as I said, is all about addictions. It doesn't have to be only substances. This can be to media. This can be to drama. This can be an addiction to worry. This can be to an addiction to doubt. All of these things come in. These are hidden complexes that rule your behavior or rule your unconscious. So, releasing this, releasing these unfounded fears. And these could be fears that you've inherited, or they were shaped in you when you were younger, or through various types of experiences that you've had. And you can seek help for that. You may have a very Aquarian person around you who's got knowledge and wisdom who can assist you to release these things. So have a look around and see who's around you. It may be a therapist or somebody, a trusted friend, or a very intuitive person that you know, somebody who can assist you that has possibly got these Aquarian aspects to them. But it's just saying, let go of these things which are sort of holding you back. Don't put your energy into that, or speak positive, think positive, and that is what will manifest for you at the end of the day. Now, we've also got here 10th house coming in. So 10th house is everything to do with your career. It's your fame. So fame is coming in again. It's your reputation. And it's also authority figures in your life. So whether this is a partner or a father or a boss or a mentor or a guru or just somebody, an authoritative person that you kind of, it can even be an authoritative institution like the government or a legal entity or a university. Some body, some sort of, institution which has got power and authority that can also come in. Even the military can come in with this. So see what resonates for you. I feel it's something new you're going into because you've got a star of fertility here. It's the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. So this is a clean slate. And the solar eclipse can do that for you, all right? But what you need to do is you need to let go of a lot of things in order to move you swiftly and unhindered into this new place. And this is also to do tying up with the 12th house, releasing, going within, tuning into the universe. The 12th house is all about spirituality. It's about tuning into the universe, tapping in, and downloading what you need. The knowledge, the wisdom, the understanding. If you're a very imaginative and artistic person, the 12th house can be fantastic because you're channeling that down. Imagination, inspiration, all of that comes in with the 12th house. And with the Aquarius, you may be using technology in order to harness that ability. So take it as it resonates. But there's certainly some sort of big change, fertility coming in. So it's got the Easter vibes to it and the spring, but we're kind of sort of past that really, or we're in that now. So it could be taking a little bit of time to come to fruition, but I feel that this is happening now. There's a crescent moon in there, so see when the next crescent moon is, and something may come to fruition. But this is about the brightening of light in your life. This is bringing opportunities, bringing abundance. There's abundance in lots of different forms there. The flowers are blooming. It's about magic. It's about fertility. It's about new things. This is new projects. It could be a new job or a new direction in your life. Or it could be a change of management where you're where you're working. And that certainly could be, or a group change. Something's coming in for you and it's going to provide a new environment, and it's going to create opportunity to grow, which is really what you want with this in your corner. Lovely card to be having. Lastly, we've got the Lovers. Sorry, not lastly, we've also got Eracura. So the Lovers coming in, true love that is long-lasting, choices made from the heart, and a return to good health. So as we said earlier on, this could very well be to do with a choice that you've got, because that came up right at the beginning. You've got indecision is holding you back. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. And feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional. So this could be related to a partner, obviously, because you've got the moon here, and various other aspects. It could be to do with somebody that is deeply connected to you, deeply bonded to you, because you've got the 12th house. You've got a lot of karmic energy that's possibly coming up here as well. And this person could be deeply bonded with you. All right. So take it as you need to for you. So true love that is long lasting, it may be that for you, but it could also be to do with choices made from the heart. So what this is saying is that this decision or this choice that you need to make it from the heart. The Aquarius side is the intellectual. As I said, this is merely detaching. When you've got too many emotions, and certainly with being a Cancer and with moon rules your sign, all right? So sometimes the emotions get in the way. And that's when you need to pull back and look at things intellectually. But I do feel that, ultimately at the end of the day, any choice that you make from your heart is going to be the very best one. So you can use your analytical abilities and your detachment to assess the options, to assess the pros and cons for whatever the choices that you need to make. But ultimately, your heart must tell you which direction you need to go. So that's what this is about. And it could also be, as I said, a return to good health if that is relevant for you. And then lastly, we've got Arikura blossoming. Now, as I said, this could very well be to do with a change of career or some sort of circumstance that is changing for you. It could be a change of groups or friends even. But this is, you're dealing with a lot of things that are sitting in your unconscious as well. So what it's saying here is Arikura is about blossoming. That is, and this is very much to do with this Ostara energy. As you can see, lots of flowers, the colors are the same. This is all third eye energy. So it's about growth. It's about new things. It's about planting new things. It's about planting things which are going to bloom later. It's about spreading this magic around and receiving this abundance, you know, creating abundance for yourself or for in this environment. And she says here, you are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process and do not give up. So this is saying, you know, don't allow negativity or indecision, whatever it may be, to hold you back. You're just getting started, so this is about blossoming. This is about starting off in one place and moving towards something. And this is why you've got the 11th house and you've got the Aquarius vision here. This is about moving towards, you know, a direction, something that you're visioning for yourself. But it's going to take determination and it's going to take courage, all right? But don't give up, because you will get there in the end, and you're just starting. This is a beautiful journey. It's the journey that matters, really. That's the most important thing, and you'll learn a lot on the journey. And that's what she's saying. She's saying that you're just getting started, so have patience. Have patience with yourself and the process. Enjoy the process as much as you can. And even though you've got solar eclipse here, which is going to bring a change, be open and willing to go through the change, knowing that it's going to bring you growth, all right? Be open to it. Be open to, you know, manifesting growth in your life. That's very, very important, all right? And she's saying that, you know, just it's a blossoming that's occurring, and it's a beautiful growth process, and not to give up on that. Also with this card does come in aspect of flower remedies or flowers or flower essences, even essential oils. There may be some aspect of that which can help you at this time. So look around. Bach flower remedies are wonderful for that, but there are many other types of flower essences. You can have a look around where you're living and see what you can find. These flower essences work on many, many levels, physically, emotionally, mentally. Just one essence can do all of that. But it can also be essential oils, possibly. You need to perhaps burn them in your home, you know, put them in your bath, whatever the situation is, or go for regular massages where they're using these oils. But harness the power of nature and the floral kingdom to assist you. It could also be spending time in the garden, planting things that smell and look beautiful and, you know, flower. All of these things, harness the power of nature, and this will help to balance and help to give you, you know, to balance yourself, but also to reach aspects of yourself which may be hard to reach because of the 12th house energy that you've got going. And as I said, these essential oils and flower essences and things work on many, many, many levels. And you may just need to take a course of one or two of them and then change and move on to the next one and so on. And those are all going to be beneficial for you at the end of the day. In some cases, it can be a career or a profession or an interest in this, and then learning more about it and using it as a profession change or career, or helping others, or helping yourself or your children, whatever the situation may be. Okay, Cancer, I hope you enjoyed that. Please take care. Have a wonderful month, and I will see you next time. Please don't forget to like and share, or like and dislike and share the videos around. Thank you very much.